about ways to excel in our Bgcse exams, and this is also applicable to other exam boards like IG and GCSEs. Okay, so we're gonna start with a disclaimer, guys. In my time, I wasn't a top achiever. So I wanted to make this video, but because of that, I was stopping myself because I was like, I am not worthy to make this video. But good news is I'm making this video because I've came to an understanding that the experience that I had, because I was in the Bgcse exams, I wrote BG, that experience is enough to help someone out there, and also I can be able to help someone to reach the stage that I reached, because I managed to get good results even though I wasn't a top achiever. And lastly, I'm going to share with you the master techniques that you need to know and use in order to excel in your Bgcse exam. And in the end, you guys, I'm going to share with you what I managed to get in my Bgcse exams. To those who are wondering, what I managed to get in my Bgcse exams. To those who are wondering. Okay, so let's get this video started. My first point is you need to find your Y factor. Okay, what is a Y factor, Tina? What is a Y factor? Okay, a Y factor is that factor that's going to rejuvenate you, that's going to revive you. You know those days and times when you're down, when you feel like you need to throw in the towel or give up. Okay, a Y factor is so powerful that, those nights that are so shivering and the blankets are so warm and sweet, that Y factor will get you in those cold nights to be studying. Okay, so let me give an example of a Y factor so that you get the more feel of it. A Y factor would be like, someone would be like, I want to drive a Lamborghini one day. Okay, that's someone's Y factor. When they think about how much they need that Lamborghini, those days when they'll be getting the low marks, they'll be like, a Lamborghini is so expensive, I cannot be getting these low marks, I need to work harder, I need to get 90% so that I can afford a Lamborghini. You see how this Y factor is able to help that person, to reach their fullest potential. So Y factors are very, very different from one person to another. Your Y factor could be you want to make your parents proud, or you want to improve the situation at your home, or you want to be the first astronaut in Botswana. Y factors are so different. So you need to find your Y factor. Okay, so we're done with the first point. The second point, a good circle. What do I mean by a good circle? You need to have the right people around you. Those people will be giving you the positive vibes. Those people will be reminding you every day that we need to work hard, guys. We need to do this, guys. We need to do this, guys. Stay away from the people who, from time to time will be telling you, hey, you're working too hard. You don't have to put in so much work. Hey, relax. Take a break. Parties don't kill. Find the right people. Those friends who don't disturb you when you're trying to be serious. Don't feel bad to cut friends off. So don't let people who are likely to disappear from your life at any time distract you. Stand with your life, right? So it's your choice. Control the people who are on your phone. Control the people in your life. Control your circle. It is very, very important. You need the people who are going to give you the positive vibes, right? And then the second thing about your circle, learn to expand your circle in the right way, actually. Meet up with those smart people. Ask them, how are they doing 1, 2, 3? Ask them to help you with those difficult topics, and you're going to reach far, right? The third one is the Pomodoro technique. You need to be taking study breaks when you're studying. Don't be like me. I was so obsessed with passing, guys. I could study like over 5 hours. We used to have like lockdown in our times. I would study like over 5 hours without taking a break. I used to think that when you take a break, you are not, long suffering enough. What is the use of, spending 5 hours and study maybe 10 topics in 5 hours, and you realize that out of those 5 hours, you could only get one topic. it doesn't make sense. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality, you understand? So you need to take some study breaks. For example, if you're studying over 30 minutes, take a 5-minute break. This is very important because your brain, when it knows that it is anticipating a break, it gets to work more efficiently because it will be like, okay, I only have 25 minutes to be so serious and stuff. You understand? So those 5-minute breaks are very important, and you need to take them the right way. Don't take a 5-minute break by browsing over YouTube, TikTok, WhatsApp. That's not going to help you because you're likely to spend more than 5 minutes there. Take your study techniques the right way. Be faithful to yourself. How can you take them the right way? You can take a stroll around your house, just go to another room and say hi to your parents, or you can just stand up on your study table, just stretch. You can have juice, tea, drink a glass of water, or take a fruit, right? So that's the second technique. The third technique, guys, sorry. Study environment. Okay, so good study environment, you need to be at the right place. Don't study on top of your bed. You're lying to yourself. You are going to sleep. You are just going to sleep. If you really love yourself, if you really love passing, don't study on your bed. Go sit on the chair. Lady, don't sit on the sofa where there's TV. Close your door, you're sitting on your study table. That thing already gives your mind that understanding that right now it's time to be serious. So it's very, very important, and make sure that on your study table it's not overcrowded. Your brain doesn't work where there are a lot of things there. Just have the books that you are studying with at the moment, and remove things like your phone if you're not disciplined enough, and magazines, what those things that will distract you. Remove them there. Tell yourself, tell your mind that, tell your mind in another way that it's time to be serious in that way. Okay, the last one before we go to the master techniques. The last one is, I already talked about this, but I'll say it. It's very, very important. You need to have time, that outside school time to study. I used to have people at school who would be like, hey, morning study and afternoon study is enough. And when they got home or weekends, they don't study. Guys, value each and every moment that you have to study. Don't take it lightly. Okay? So, get some time to study at home. Even if it's just 2 hours, because I get sometimes you get home late and you're so tired. It's very, very important. Just find out if you're an early bird or a night owl and start working in those lines. Okay, so now we're getting to the master techniques. Drums roll. Okay, guys, so these ones, I would love to say that to you guys, to point it out that these ones, if you are chasing excellence, they are not an option. You need to adopt this. You need to follow them. You need to start practicing them from today. Okay, so number one is use of test papers. Yeah, I'm sure someone is like, what? You expected to hear something golden, something new, something wow. Guys, hey, this is me last year. So at our school in St. Joseph's College, they used to bring like former top achievers to tell us. They would always tell us, hey guys, use past papers, what. I never really listened to it. I used to tell myself, if I study, that is enough. Guys, this is my accounting. This is my accounting revision package. It is like test papers. So what happens that in my current Bgcse exams, I managed to score an A in accounting, and I'm going to show you why I didn't get an A star in this book. Look at it. It is as clear as it was, guys. Just look. Never in my life is this, because I was a person, I just believed to myself that if I study, it is enough. And I'm here to tell you guys that it costed me a star, because accounting, I could have got an A star, but because I didn't do past paper, 40% getting exam skills. Guys, I want to repeat it again. 60% study, 40% exam skills. What is a skill? A skill is not something that last minute you start paging. Last minute you start. Skill is something you get over a long period of time. So you need to be doing this booklets over a long until you get an exam style. Until you get how these exam questions are asked. That's how you're gonna excel. I went in the exam. Yes, I knew my metro. I knew my accounting. I knew it from my fingertips. But what failed me was lack of exam tips. If you want to excel in Bgcse, hear me clearly. You need to do your booklet. Don't wait for no, I'm gonna do this in October or what. The whole reason why I didn't do this pamphlet was I never had time. I was telling myself I'm gonna do this in October. You need to start doing it now. Now is the time. When you guys do control accounts, open your booklet, start doing those control accounts, and make sure that this booklet, you don't fill it just because it needs to be filled, right? It needs to be filled by you. Remember the skills, you're the one who's trying to get them. Make sure it is you writing inside the book. And if you want to excel again, make sure you do your booklet over twice. The people who got to be top achievers, they did their booklets twice. You do it once, you finish it, and you redo it twice. And this works over for all the Bgcse syllabuses. Setswana, English, do your past papers. You're never gonna miss it because they play around the same concept. The same concept. You're gonna be shocked. Because of these past papers, you might get in the exam, you realize you didn't study much because you were tired or you didn't have enough time. But an exam skill, because it's something that you would have had over a long period of time, it's going to save you because you'll be knowing the style in which exam questions are answered and how to get along with them. Right? So that's the first one. Don't be a last minute reader in Bgcse exams. So when you study over a long period of time, well in time, you're going to be able to use that knowledge that you long studied. And it's really going to help you. Right? So make sure that you don't become that student who sleeps in classes, being like, no, BGs next year, BGs in 5 months. You never know, you might remember those, those lessons, right? Very, 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 very important. Because I remember there were also times where I was remembering things that were taught. Like you could just remember your teacher speaking. Don't take these things lightly. Remember, I said these are master points. Master points. Don't be a last minute reader. Study well ahead of time. The last but not least, you guys, you need to trust in God, right? Pray. I don't know your religion, but what I can say to the Christians out there is that, it's very, very, let me give a testimony, guys. I remember there was a day when I was writing accounting, history, and DBS the same day. Guys, remember this is BG and you want to get A stars in all the subjects. Guys, I only had 2. 1 hour, and then the other subject I would give it 3 hours. So guys, with history, I only studied one topic, guys. One topic. Remember this is history. Hey, history, you need to know the days, the what, you need to know who's who, what happened at this time. I only studied history for an hour, and then I revised, the exams, the ways to answer your exam questions. When I did that, guys, I got into the exam, right? I only studied accounting that night. Got in the exam, and actually before the exam, hey, guys, because you're the smart student, people would always come to you, Tina, what's World War II? Me, I didn't touch World War II, guys, I was stressed. But I get an exam, hey, there's no World War II, guys. The ones that people are stressing me over, that topic that I studied, Versailles Treaty, don't mind my English, came out. You see the importance of prayer. So guys, we've come to the end of our video. I tried to make this as short as possible. In the comment section, do comment and tell me that you need more. For example, I can share with you the websites that we used for various subjects that can be able to help you, and those do's and don'ts you need to do during your exam time, and how to do, how to deal with the stress during exams, continuous exams. So you guys can do that in the comment section, or if there's any other topic on exams that I can think about on the comment section, you can tell me to make a video about it. So I managed to get 46 points in my Bgcse exams. That was last year, 2021. To close up, guys, if you're the type to support people, please click the subscribe button. It will make me feel so good because I'll be knowing how many people love my content or have been touched. Thank you, guys.